Lesson 11.
U.
So this letter looks sort of like a lowercase y, but don't be fooled into thinking that that's how it sounds. It really sounds like what, Sergey?
U. Like two O's.
So now that we have a letter that sounds like oo, we can spell out even more English words. For example, number 1, we have spelled out the word soup.
Number 1 is also the Russian word for soup.
Mm-hmm.
So is there any difference between this sound, our English word oo, and the sound that this letter makes?
The vowels in Russian, from the start of the sound to the end of the sound doesn't change. So it's very open. If it's the letter U, you can continue holding it basically. U.
That's what you call a pure vowel.
Yeah, so I think all of the, maybe with the exception of yeah, they're pure vowels. So for instance, the letter A, it's A, and you could keep holding it. It would be the same thing with U and O and E. And then we'll get to the other vowels like yeah, which has a slight change in the beginning, but then it stabilizes. So it's yeah, and then it basically holds the E sound. So the difference, for instance, how you said the American soup, it kind of has a little bit of a change in the sound during the OU.
Right, that's called a glide or a diphthong.
Yes, but in Russian it would just be soup. It would be very straight, soup.
So this is a great lesson for us to learn as beginning students of Russian. Sergey is telling us that Russian has pure vowels that don't change, and that might be a good thing for us to think about because in English, a lot of our vowel sounds change as the vowel sound goes through. Sometimes we call those a glide. A more linguistic term would be a diphthong. And this is a similarity with Spanish. In Spanish, it's the same thing. The vowels are pure and don't change, even if they're sustained. So thanks for that good comment, Sergey. That's a great thing for beginners to keep in mind. That is, paying attention to the pure sound of the pure vowels and not changing them as you go through the sustaining of the vowel. And we're going to circle back to that in future lessons as well.